Hi Mommy! Has your HDB reached the minimum occupation period of 5 years? Are you thinking of upgrading your HDB to a condo this year? If your answer is yes, please continue to watch this video because I'm going to share with you 3 questions to ask so that you know whether you can upgrade to a condo. If this is the first time you are watching this video, my name is Joy and my client calls me Property Mom because I help moms like you to find joy in upgrading from your HDB to condo. So here are the 3 questions. Question number 1. Is your HDB a positive or negative sale? And what are your sales proceeds after you sell your house? And this is how many homeowners did. They used their target selling price minus away their buying price. And I tell you, this is the huge mistake. And here is the right way. To determine your sales proceed, you have to first determine the selling price. You can check the past transaction price on the HDB website to have an estimation of your sale price. And with the sale price, you can then deduct the outstanding home loan and the amount of CPF used with the accrued interest. If the amount that you get is a positive, congrats, and it will make your upgrading easier. Question number 2. What is your loan amount based on your household income? There are top 2 mistakes that home buyers make when searching for their home. First, they do not even know how much loan they can get and they go straight to look for houses on the property portal. Some even started arranging for viewing. They thought that as long as they can afford the down payment, they can afford the property. Second mistake, they will use some online calculator, key in their numbers to know their loan amount. Even though these online calculators are from the bank, they are actually not accurate. I've ever heard someone that did that and went on to buy a house, only to find out that the amount of loan they can get from the bank is much lesser and they end up forfeiting their deposit and having to give up their dream home. Imagine the disappointment and the loss they face. So I encourage you to get a banker or a broker to give you an accurate loan amount. After all, this is your biggest purchase. If you're unsure where to seek help, DM me and I will link you up with a broker to help you with your loan. Question number 3. Can you support your mortgage with one income? Many of us always plan for a house based on the income of both husband and wife. And with the ongoing pandemic, there's no guarantee that you always have 2 incomes. So it is important that when this happens, you can still pay your mortgage based on a single income so that you will always be living without stress and worries. We always help families to calculate this and make sure they are clear on their reserve fund, and this gives them a lot of assurance on what is ahead. So dear mommy, so this is the summary. These are the 3 questions you need to ask yourself when you want to upgrade to a condo. Question number 1. What is your sales proceed? A positive sales proceed help you to upgrade easier. And number 2, what is the loan amount you can take? Going straight to find your property without knowing your loan amount is risky. You may end up losing your deposit. Number 3, can you pay your mortgage with one income? Due to COVID and uncertainty in the economy, we cannot take dual income for granted. In the event that you lose one income, you will need to be able to support the mortgage with only one income. Now that you have an idea whether you can upgrade to a private property, do you want to know how to upgrade to a private property without stressing over the high mortgage? Better yet, without touching your savings? If you answer yes, leave me a comment. The reason why I ask you this question is because I have helped many moms like yourself to upgrade from their HDB to a private condo using the PFD strategy. Melanie and Darren are one of the many couples that we have helped recently to upgrade to a condo. They too have the problem of not knowing if they can afford to upgrade to a condo of their choice. But with us going through the PFD strategy, they know they can support the mortgage if one of them loses his or her income. This gives them a lot of assurance to upgrade to a condo. Happy to share with you that they are now living in their dream home without worrying about losing their jobs or being unable to pay for their mortgage. And this is what Melanie and Darren have to say about working with us.
At that point of time when we were thinking of selling, it was hard to see the future. Joy was really good. Like, she go through every aspect with us, every permutation of like, oh, maybe you can stay in this type of unit, this kind of house, or like just brought everything to the table and said like, this is all your options. And if we were open to explore it, she was also open to go with us to like view another option that we thought that it might be better, and she never, every time when we gave her something and we said like, hey, how about this? And then she would say, yeah, let's go and see.
She was very honest and frank. She puts everything on the table, and then we go into an exchange which is so valuable to help us prepare our mind, change our mindset, to agree or disagree, and then finally we fine-tune into something that translated to something like understanding us better and our needs.
Yeah.
And then that helped to really narrow down where we would go. Joy, we actually went through the PFD process, which helped us to really analyze what was our budget, where we could go. And the goal for Joy when she was working with us was always to be realistic, never to overstretch, and to reserve some extra funds for a rainy year or two.
So that was really helpful also, because it also was like, if I don't want to work, then there's that reserves that we can work with. And also now like the market also is like so volatile, like if anything were to happen to us, at least we know that okay, we can sustain for a period of time.
Maybe it's different when you're buying an investment property, but when you're buying a home, what I realized is don't be too stressed to try and find the perfect timing. You find an agent who you can trust, someone who is genuine, someone who cares for you. And I feel personally that, or at least on my side or our side, that the journey was actually quite smooth, quite enjoyable, and in fact quite memorable also.
Click on the link in the description to set an appointment with us, and I will walk through the strategy with you. See you, bye!